Evening, everyone. Dan Yuzerski here from Manasquan High School. Just getting underway as Jaheen Tanksley misses the long three. Here comes Sean Summers the other way, puts up a long two, no good. Fight for the board, and it goes out on Amir Madrid. Amir Madrid, I apologize. RKE Athletic and Larson Ford. The matchup as Nate Pierre Lewis driving in and missing the shot, rebounded by the leading rebounder of the league, Jack Collins. Eco Gillette hits a three. Tanksley is going to end up with Pierre Lewis up top. Pierre Lewis lost the handle, and it'll go RK's way. Here comes Gillette, guarded by Pierre Lewis. Jack Collins in the middle of the court. He's going to take it inside and put up a two, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go to Nate Pierre Lewis. Here comes Malik Martin. It's stripped into the hands of Elijah Muhammad, who slams it down. Elijah Muhammad gets Larson Ford's first points of the game. Amir Madrid, a three, no good. Rebounded by Muhammad. To Tanksley. Tanksley with it. Driving, floats up a shot, no good. But right there for the putback was Isaiah McCollum, who missed, and now he's fouled. Larson Ford will inbound. Nick Davidson, who fouled out the last time RKE Athletic played, picks up his first. Here comes Pierre Lewis, guarded by Gillette. He's going to take a mid-range and sink it. Nate Pierre Lewis, his last game, had the chance to be the star of the game, ended up ultimately not getting it, but was fantastic last time out. For Larson Ford, Sean Summers is blocked, but that's goaltending. It'll be 5-4 RKE Athletic with 7:32 remaining in this first quarter. As Pierre Lewis missed the first, but gets the rebound and puts it right back up. Here comes Sean Summers. Down low to Madrid, who's guarded by Muhammad. And good defense. And here comes Larson Ford. Inside is Malik Martin, who gets his strip by Sean Summers. And he's got a wide open lane. Blocked by Elijah Muhammad. Tanksley inside. Nice layup. A fantastic block as Jack Collins the other way, no good. Madrid gets the board. He's going to put it back up and sink it. Eight to 7 in this early going. Tanksley, guarded by Summers. Passes into the corner for Malik Martin, who takes a three and connects. Malik Martin extends the lead to 4 with 6:16 left to go in this first quarter. Gillette, a three and answer, no good. Tanksley's going to get the rebound coming up quick. Tanksley out to the corner. Pierre Lewis, no good. Rebounded by Malik Martin, who previously hit a three, and he hits one again. Back-to-back threes from Malik Martin opens up a 7-point lead in this first quarter for Larson Ford. Now, it's worth noting RKE's not been a great first quarter team so far in the early going, as Nick Davidson takes it inside and flips it in. A slow starting team, but again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And RKE is undefeated right now. They've done a good job of finishing basketball games so far in the JSBL season. Here comes Pierre Lewis, guarded by Gillette. Pierre Lewis makes his move, takes the mid-range off the mark, And Nick Davidson comes away with it. And they go fast. Here comes Nico Gillette. Gillette double teamed inside. Finds a way to get it in. Approaching 5 minutes to go, 14-11. Larson Ford leads. Inside is Martin, who's had a strong first quarter, but not there. Here comes Gillette. He's going to pass out of bounds. And that leads us to our first media timeout. JSBLN's coverage at Manasquan High School will be right back. 14-11. Larson Ford leads.
We're pretty fortunate to have this career and this opportunity to make people a lot better very quickly.
All the physicians in OIBO are experts in their particular field and subspecialty.
We strive for excellence. We strive to make the best diagnosis and best treatment for patients.
I can think of many examples of patients we were able to take from a really poor quality of life and get them, bring them back.
A lot of folks will end up saying, I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, I'm glad I did this, but I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, once they get to see the function that they can regain.
Welcome back to JSBON's coverage of Jersey Shore Hoops as Nate Pierre-Louis misses the three. Malik Martin comes away with it. Jack Collins defending him. Martin is going to pass to Jaheim Tanksley. Tanksley guarded by Summers. Tanksley fights his way in and gets the deuce. Tanksley's only 5'10". He went to St. Peter's, but he's all heart. A lot of heart as Dane Moran has it from the wing. He's going to drive inside, flip up a shot. It's no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. And we go to our RKE Athletic announcers' notes. Dane Moran, 6'9" power forward at Trinity, is a sophomore. Was a freshman reserve at Trinity, 16 points and 10.5 rebounds a game at Lawrenceville Prep. And this is his JSL debut as he misses his first. Moran will take his second. And sink it. 16-12 with 4:12 left to go in this first period, or quarter. Here comes Isaiah McCollum, stripped by Lloyd Daniels Jr. Sean Summer dumps low to Moran, who gets tipped by Malik Martin. Here comes Pierre-Louis. Had to fight, no foul, good contact. And Lloyd Daniels Jr. comes away with a rebound after the miss. And he goes coast to coast and flips up a layup. .335 left to go, 16-14. Larson Ford leads. Here comes Tanksley, no good. Moran controls the board, and he throws it right to Nate Pierre-Louis, who luckily for RKE Athletics stepped out of bounds. It's a mistake by Moran, but doesn't affect him here. Here comes Lloyd Daniels Jr. with it. He's fouled and one. Lloyd Daniels Jr. will go to the line to shoot one and try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And just like that, a quick 5-0 run in the last 59 seconds for RKE Athletic. A chance to make it 6. And some extracurriculars as head coach Larry Marshall's upset about something. Calling out the referees and then brought his team into a little bit of a huddle. He didn't take a timeout. Oh, it's going to be technical assessed to Larson Ford. It's the delay of game, which means Lloyd's going to have 2 at the free throw line. He hit the first, And a little more on Lloyd Daniels Jr. He's a pro in the United Kingdom. Played 1 season for Murray State. Went to Colts Neck High School and played 3 seasons at Division II, Lubbock Christian. Or Lubbock Christian, as it's a pair. And here comes Pierre Lewis with it. He takes a 3 and connects. Nate Pierre Lewis hits a 3. And just like that, Larson Ford's back up 1. Here comes Jack Collins, the leading rebounder of JSBL, and he's going to get a pass from Moran. Moran driving inside, fighting through contact, and he's blocked. Isaiah McCollum blocked it, and then gets it to Nate Pierre Lewis, who lobs it down low to Malik Martin, who tried to put it up, but was fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And Nick Davidson, in the first quarter, has already picked up his second foul. Now, Davidson fouled out with about 6:11 to go in the last game. It didn't affect RKE Athletic as they did go on to win, but it's something you don't want to make a habit of doing. Amir Madrid comes back in to take Sean Summers' spot on the court. As Malik Martin sinks the second. Oh, I spoke too soon. The old announcer Jinx says. Madrid has it down low. To Nick Davidson, a 3. Got it. A 3 for Nick Davidson. Gives RKE the lead back. Here comes Pierre Lewis. Nice pass to Isaiah McCollum, who slams it down. Beautifully done by Pierre Lewis and McCollum. Here comes Lloyd Daniels Jr. He falls. Here comes Nate Pierre Lewis. And the Larson Ford bench is raising the roof. Kicked out the pass into Collins, but it'll stay with RKE. Collins looking for someone to get in. He gets it into Davidson. Here comes Jack Collins. Collins driving his way inside, passes out to Lloyd Daniels Jr. Gets the screen, passes out to Davidson, who previously hit a 3, missed that one. Malik Martin controls the rebound. He's going fast. Spinning his way inside and spinning his way to a pass out of bounds. 1:32 left. 24-21. Lloyd Daniels Jr. is going to take it up. Gets the screen, drives in. Nice layup. Missed a shot, and Muhammad controls the board. McCollum working his way in and flipping up a shot. No good. Malik Martin right there for the rebound and the putback. And a strong first quarter by Larson Ford as they've once again opened up a 5-point lead as Jack Collins misses the 3, gets his own rebound, puts up another 3, no good. Fight for the board. McCollum comes away with it. Here comes Martin inside Pierre Lewis, who flips it up and in. Nate Pierre Lewis extends the lead to 7 for Larson Ford. Here comes Jack Collins, passes down low to Davidson. Davidson to the corner for Lloyd Daniels Jr. Puts up a 3, no good. But right there's Amir Madrid, and he gets the putback and the deuce. About a 4-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Deep 3 for Pierre Lewis, and he got it. Nate Pierre Lewis extends the lead to 8. RKE has a chance to hold for the final shot with 8 seconds left. Collins with it. He's going to get a screen by Madrid. He's going to pass inside Madrid, who's fouled. No, they don't call it. No contact, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Amir Madrid got hacked. The refs chose not to call it, and the first quarter ends with a score of 31-23 in favor of Larson Ford. We'll be right back. Second quarter coming up on JSBLN.
Seabreeze Ford's Hot Summer Sales Event is the time to buy your next Ford. Seabreeze Ford has a huge selection of F-150 pickups and the friendly sales staff you'll love dealing with. Savings are a sure thing at Seabreeze Ford, Route 35, Wall Township, or SeabreezeFord.com.
There we go. Second quarter action here on JSBLN. An 8-point lead was opened up for Larson Ford as Amir Madrid takes it inside and gets the deuce. Like I mentioned, first quarters were not great for RKE Athletic in their previous two. They did go on to win both. As Pierre Lewis fights his way in and gets another deuce. Nate Pierre Lewis impressing in the early going as that one's tipped, but it will stay at this end of the floor. It looked like it was out on Madrid, but it ends up being out on Martin or Muhammad. You can't hear that ruling as Madrid takes a three off the pass in and it rimmed out. Here comes Tanksley. Shaheem Tanksley passes out to Pierre Lewis, who takes another three and gets it. Nate Pierre Lewis is cooking here in the early going. It's an 11-point lead for Larson Ford, the biggest lead of the night to this point. Sean Summers, two, no good. Rebounded Nate Pierre Lewis. And they have numbers. Martin slams it down. And a quick timeout. Larson Ford is dominating this first quarter and change. We'll be right back. 38-25, they've opened up a lead.
The Larson Ford family has been serving our community with a family-like atmosphere since 1956. Whether you want a new car or to keep your current one on the road, we've got you covered. This family-like atmosphere has created thousands of repeat customers and long-term employees that have become just like family. When you purchase your next new vehicle, you'll get benefits that you won't get anywhere else. Shop with a family you can trust who gives you the real deal, Larson Ford.
Welcome back. Larson Ford's opened up a 38-25 lead on RKE Athletic, who entered tonight undefeated. Davidson passes to Madrid, and Madrid gets another bucket. Nate Pierre Lewis has been on fire in the early going and gets another basket to go. The G League standout continuing to play well here tonight. Sean Summers driving in on Tanksley and flips up a shot, no good. Madrid got the board. He fought for it and put up a wild shot and about tripled coverage, and it didn't go. Here comes Nate Pierre Lewis again. And again he gets inside, and this time he didn't score. Madrid gets it after a fight for the rebound. Here comes Sean Summers. Passes out to Lloyd Daniels Jr., who takes a corner three and connects. And very quickly, Larry Marshall takes a timeout. 40-30 with 7:36 left to go. We'll be right back on JSBLN. There's some confusion going on with it as we stay right here. There's been some jawing back and forth between Larson Ford and the referees. Remember, Larson Ford got the technical for delay a game. And it looked like there was some argument to whether Lloyd Daniels Jr.'s 3 was at 2. It stays at 30 right now, so the 3 counts. And Larson Ford checks it back in. Nate Pierre-Louis went to Temple. Having a fun game in the early going. Pierre-Louis, who's guarded by Gillette, and he throws it out of bounds. Gillette and Collins back in. They played well with those two on the floor. Collins inside to Nick Davidson. Ooh, that was a nice shot. With 7 left to go in this first half, it's an 8-point game. Here comes Jaheim Tanksley. Tanksley gets his way inside, flips up a nice shot, but it won't go. Rebounded to Jack Collins. Here comes Collins. He takes it himself, Euros in, and he's fouled. They'll shoot 2 at the line. And our RKE progress stat report will come to you. Collins, as you might already know, 6'5", shooting guard at Monmouth. The league leader in rebounds with the Phelps School to prep at. Every time he's in this gym, it's a homecoming. He mentioned that in our interview last Thursday night with him. How much he loves playing in this gym, the memories he has here. He missed both. Here comes Malik Martin with it. But Jack Collins definitely loves playing in this gym, and there's a lot of meaning every time he comes back to play here as McCollum's 3 is off the mark. Back with it's Nick Davidson, who takes a heat check 3. It's no good, and Jaheim Tanksley with the rebound. Tanksley working his way in on Collins. A little bit of a wild pass. McCollum was able to control it and then missed the shot. But it's going to stay at this end. It looked like it hit his arm. It looked like it went off on an arm of RKE. And Larson Ford will have it with 10 to shoot. Martin checks into Tanksley. Tanksley working on Summers. Tanksley spinning, putting up a wild shot. It won't go. And it's rebounded by Dane Moran, who throws it right back to Jack Collins. Collins, previously at the free throw line, missed both. He's going to pass to Summers, and it's intercepted by Pierre-Louis. Here we go. Oh! Pierre-Louis missed a highlight reel dunk, but a nice pass by Martin to Tanksley, and he gets the deuce and 1 coming up. If we had instant replay, which we don't yet, we're still working on that. That dunk opportunity that Nate Pierre-Louis tried, that was a special dunk from number 15. Tanksley to the line, shoot one more, he puts it up and puts it in. 11-point advantage for Larson Ford. RKE Athletic has just been in a bit of a rut right now. Madrid at the top. Spinning his way in, passing to Nick Davidson, who missed the shot, grabbed his own board. And it's going to be a foul on Griffin Barker. And Nick Davidson will go to the line to shoot 2. Davidson's first shot misses. Now, we don't have the stats, but RKE Athletic has not hit free throws tonight, and one can wonder if those will come back to haunt them later in the game as Davidson hits the second. 10-point game, 5:23 left to go in this first quarter. Second second quarter, first half. Pierre Lewis works his way in on Gillette and gets 2. 12-point game with approaching the 5-minute mark. Summers to Madrid. Fights his way inside. No good. Gillette there for the board. The putback and the deuce. It's a 10-point game. Nate Pierre Lewis guarded by Collins. Good pass inside. Isaiah McCollum puts it up and misses. Rebounded by Nick Davidson. Another thing I've noticed tonight, as I'm doing my own color now, Jack Collins has struggled to get rebounds as Sean Summers missed the 3. Nick Davidson gets the board and puts up a 2. Here comes Malik Martin the other way, guarded by Jack Collins. It's stripped. Here comes Gillette the other way. He gets inside and gets 2. And the lead's cut to 6. Martin drives out to the corner. And Griffin Barker misses. Here comes Gillette with it the other way. Gillette to Nick Davidson, who gets it inside to Jack Collins. Good defense. He passes to Madrid, and Madrid's fouled. Malik Martin has something to say to the referee. And it looks like we're going to shoot free throws after this timeout. RKE Athletic making a run to get back into it. They've cut the lead down to 6. With 3:46 left to go, we'll be right back here on JSBLN.
We're pretty fortunate to have this career and this opportunity to make people a lot better very quickly.
All the physicians in OIBO are experts in their particular field and subspecialty.
We strive for excellence. We strive to make the best diagnosis and best treatment for patients.
I can think of many examples of patients we were able to take from a really poor quality of life and get them, bring them back.
A lot of folks will end up saying, I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, I'm glad I did this, but I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, once they get to see the function that they can regain.
Welcome back to JSBLN's coverage of JSBL, Jersey Shore Basketball League, Larson, Ford, and RKE. And a competitive one so far. It's a 6-point game. Larson Ford has led us in this half as much. Larson Ford in this half has led by as much as 13. The lead right now is 6. Amir Madrid will shoot 2 at the line, a chance to cut it to 4. Madrid misses the first. Another missed free throw by RKE. He's got a chance to cut the lead to 5. Shots up. Shots no good. And another pair of missed free throws for RKE. Here comes Pierre Lewis. Dumps it down low to Muhammad, who was blocked by Gillette. But a foul. Muhammad will shoot 2 at the line. The 5 on the floor for RKE. Nick Davidson, Amir Madrid, Sean Summers, Lloyd Daniels Jr., and Nico Gillette. For Larson Ford as Muhammad hits the first. Tanksley, Napier Lewis, Isaiah McCollum, Malik Martin, and of course Elijah Muhammad, who's at the free throw line. Muhammad hit the first and he sinks the second. 3:38 left to go in this first half. It's a 47-39 advantage for Larson Ford. And Gillette slips, and here comes Malik Martin. Passes to Nate Pierre Lewis, who slams it. Nate Pierre Lewis has been all over the place tonight. And the lead's back up to 10. Here comes Lloyd Daniels Jr., who passes to Amir Madrid and missed. And guess who? Nate Pierre Lewis has the board. Passing down low to Isaiah McCollum. A dunk. The lead back up to 12. Larson Ford is playing like a playoff caliber team as Gillette gets 2. Quick pass, and it's going to be tipped. Going the other way with it is RKE. Chance to cut the lead to 8. Sean Summers passing to Lloyd Daniels Jr., who took a 3, missed. Here comes Malik Martin, and we got another dunk. A little bit of emphatic slam, and he hung on the rim after, was Martin. Lloyd Daniels Jr. with it. Gets the screen from Davidson. Amir Madrid takes a 3. Got it! Lead cut to 9. 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Here comes Malik Martin with it. Martin to Nate Pierre-Louis, who's getting guarded by Nico Gillette. He's going to get the screen set by Muhammad. Good defense by RKE as they get a 3 from the corner for McCollum. No good. Rebounded by Lloyd Daniels to pass it up to Sean Summers, who cuts the lead to 7. This has been about where RKE's been able to cut the lead. They've got it down to 6 and 7 as Martin drives in. Guarded, flips up a shot, and 1. The basket's good, and Martin goes to the free throw line with a chance for 1 more. RKE Athletic, who had played so well in the second half of their previous 2, has been shut down by the defensive Larson Ford as Malik Martin misses, and Gillette will control the rebound. Gillette spins, drives inside, fighting on McCollum. He's going to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Elijah Muhammad. Here comes Larson Ford. Jaheim Tanksley gets the screen. Takes a deep 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. And it's going to go out on Lloyd Daniels Jr. It'll stay at this end with with a fresh 14. A minute and a half to go. Napier Lewis is fouled by Nico Gillette. Pierre Lewis, who plays for the South Bay Lakers, to the line to shoot 2. A monster first half. We'll get you the stats post-halftime when we come back in the third quarter. But from the eye test, he has at least 20, and he gets 2 more there. The lead's back up to 11 for Larson Ford. Here comes Gillette with it. Gillette passes out to Lloyd Daniels Jr. Lloyd Daniels puts up a 3 and got it! Nice 3-point basket by Lloyd Daniels Jr. cuts the lead to 8. 32 and a half seconds left to go in this first half. About a 12-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Malik Martin, guarded by Daniels, who previously hit the 3. Martin inside, puts up a 2 fadeaway spin. No good. Here comes RKE holding for the last shot. Jack Collins with it. Going to pass to Gillette. Gillette works his way inside, puts up a 2. No good. And that's going to end the first half. An impressive showing for Larson Ford. They take an 8-point lead to halftime. They lead 57-49. We'll continue our coverage of the doubleheader here next on JSPLN Halftime at the Jersey Shore.
Seabreeze Ford's hot summer sales event is the time to buy your next Ford. Seabreeze Ford has a huge selection of F-150 pickups and the friendly sales staff you'll love dealing with. Savings are a sure thing at Seabreeze Ford, Route 35, Wall Township, or SeabreezeFord.com.
The Larson Ford family has been serving our community with a family-like atmosphere since 1956. Whether you want a new car or to keep your current one on the road, we've got you covered. This family-like atmosphere has created thousands of repeat customers and long-term employees that have become just like family. When you purchase your next new vehicle, you'll get benefits that you won't get anywhere else. Shop with a family you can trust who gives you the real deal, Larson Ford.
Army. Welcome back to JSBLN. I told you we'd get you the halftime stats. 27 for Nate Pierre Lewis as Nico Gillette misses. Fight for the board, and it's going to Isaiah McCollum as here comes Pink Tanksley, and Tanksley. A slam! And a put back for my Elijah Muhammad. He has 6. And a loose ball foul after the Davidson missed 3. We'll send it the other way. But Napier Lewis was 11 for 19. He put up 27 points. Tanksley had 7. Muhammad now has 6. McCollum 4. And Malik Martin had 15. Nothing for Jack Collins in the first half for RKE as Napier Lewis misses the 3, and it's going to be a backcourt. No, it's not. I guess it was tipped out by RK Tanksley with 7 right now. He's going to take a deep, deep 3 and hit it. Jaheim Tanksley with a long 3, almost near the Manasquan logo. It was about a 40-footer that he just made. Here comes Nick Davidson. Davidson down low to Madrid, and he gets it and one. He gets now a 14, a chance for 14. He's got 13, and we'll go to the line for one more. So now, Summers had 4. He was 2 of 5. Dane Moran had a point. Madrid has 13. Davidson had 10. Lloyd Daniels Jr. had 12. Sean Summers had 4, and Gillette had 11. As Madrid hits the free throw, and it's a 3-point play. Here comes Pierre Lewis with it. Gillette guarding. Screen set by Muhammad. It's now Tanksley up top with it. Tanksley has 10. Guarded by Summers. And he's fouled and go to the line for 2. 7 rebounds for Jack Collins. Malik Martin leads all with 8. And the thing that really hurt RKE in that first half, 4 for 10 from the line. Larson Ford is 6 of 8 from the line. And make it 6 of 9. Or 7 of 9, I apologize. You could see why I'm calling this and not teaching math. And Tanksley misses the second. 63-52, just underway here in the third quarter. Here comes Sean Summers. Takes a mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Gillette, and he gets it. Gillette cuts the lead to 9. It's 63-54. Larson Ford. Here comes Pierre Lewis. Make it 29 for him. Pierre Lewis has 29. Here comes Jack Collins. Collins a 3. Got it. First points of the night for Jack Collins, and he makes it a 65-67 game. And here comes RKE the other way after getting in a steal. Collins in the corner. A chance to hit back-to-back threes. No good. Rebounded by Elijah Muhammad, but that ball's picked away. Here comes Sean Summers back with it. No good. Rebounded by Pierre Lewis. Pierre Lewis driving in on Madrid. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Gillette. Long pass. Jack Collins a 3. Got it. Jack Collins has hit back-to-back threes. And it's a 5-point game. Collins has 6. Martin with it. He's going to pass down low. Stolen by Collins. Here comes Collins the other way. He's going to pass to Gillette. Gillette to Sean Summers. A little bit too hot to handle. Summers still has it. Down low to Nick Davidson. To Jack Collins, and he's got it in the corner. Another explosion out of nowhere for Jack Collins again. And it's a 3-point game. Jaheim Tanksley and 1. A chance to extend the lead back to 6. Sean Summers picks up his 3rd. Jaheim Tanksley will shoot 1. And make it. 6-point game. Lloyd Daniels with it, taking it up. Let's get the screen from Madrid. He's going to drive inside and get the deuce. Impressive basket from Lloyd Daniels Jr. Here comes Pierre Lewis, who's been nearly unstoppable tonight, and he's got 31. 31 for Pierre Lewis. Here comes Gillette the other way. With 6 left to play in this third quarter, he flips one up and flips it in. A 4-point game, under 6 to play. 5:57 to be exact. Pierre Lewis is going to take a 3. Missed the 3. Martin controls the rebound. To Jaheim Tanksley, another deep 3. Missed that. Right back out to Malik Martin. Martin drives his way inside, flips up a shot, and gets it. 6-point game, 72-66. Jack Collins, another 3. Got it! Jack Collins has 11 in the quarter, and it's a 3-point game. And that ball's thrown out of bounds. I told you, RKE does not go easily. It's a 3-point game. Daniels down low to Davidson. Davidson fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Nick Davidson. Isaiah McCollum picks up his 4th. And with about 15 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in this game, that's dangerous for Larson Ford as Davidson hits the first. Davidson still at 2 fouls. Got to give him credit as he hits both. And it's a 1-point game. Larson Ford at one point had led by 13. It's tightened up for RKE here. And Tanksley, a deep 3, no good. Malik Martin gets the board and the putback. Here comes Nico Gillette. Puts up 2. 1-point game with 4:38 left to go. I'd like to remind you guys this next whistle will be a commercial timeout. Martin working his way in. And is fouled by Jack Collins and 1. No, it's not a foul. It's going to be RKE's ball when we get back. Another timeout. 4:26 left to go. RKE on a big run to start this third quarter. They've cut the lead to 1. 74-73. Larson Ford leads. We'll be right back to you with our basketball coverage here on JSBLN.
The Larson Ford family has been serving our community with a family-like atmosphere since 1956. Whether you want a new car or to keep your current one on the road, we've got you covered. This family-like atmosphere has created thousands of repeat customers and long-term employees that have become just like family. When you purchase your next new vehicle, you'll get benefits that you won't get anywhere else. Shop with a family you can trust who gives you the real deal. Larson Ford.
Welcome back to JSBLN's coverage of Jersey Shore basketball hoops. Lloyd Daniels Jr. with it, and it's going to be an offensive foul. An illegal screen on Dane Moran sends it the other way. Bad offensive foul as RKE had a chance to take the lead. Here comes Napier Lewis. Here Lewis drives his way in, passes, and it goes out. Off of RKE, Larson Ford's going to keep it with 13 seconds left to shoot. Martin inbound. He tried to pass to Lewis. It's stolen by Nico Gillette. RKE has numbers. Gillette holds. Gillette now drives in. Missed the layup. Muhammad the rebound. Here comes Pierre Lewis. He passes to a wide open Jaheim Tanksley who missed. Fight for the board. Dane Moran has it. Moran a little too long for Lloyd Daniels, who now has it. He takes a 3 for the lead. No good. Fight for it, and it'll go the way of Larson Ford. Larson Ford to inbound. It looks like Jaheim Tanksley is going to be the player tasked with it. Jack Collins subs out. 11 points in this quarter. Here comes Napier Lewis. Blocked by Nico Gillette. Nick Davidson with it. He's guarded by the 6'11 Muhammad. He's fighting his way in. He's fouled. And if RKE hits both free throws, they'll have a chance to take their first lead since the first quarter. A really good first quarter for Larson Ford. It's been RKE since. 31-23 was outscored in the first, and we're tied. But RKE had them tied after in the second. And Jack Collins comes right back in for Nico Gillette. Collins took a breather. Now Gillette will. Gillette's cousin, by the way, is ex-NFL linebacker Junior Gillette. My producer Eddie just told me. Here comes Napier Lewis, a wild shot. But again, contact. And now Napier Lewis will go to shoot two. To now give Larson Ford the lead back. Sean Summers picks up the foul. That's his fourth. The team's fourth. Pierre Lewis hits his first. Napier Lewis has no doubt been the best player on the court in game one of this doubleheader. Leads all scorers with 31. Make it 32. Actually, 33, I apologize. I don't have the live stats with me. Here comes Lloyd Daniels with it. Passes to Collins from the corner. He's got 11 in the corner, and I make it 14. Jack Collins has 14 in this quarter. A 2-point lead for RKE. Lloyd Daniels was guarding Pierre Lewis, who missed it. Here comes Collins with it to Sean Summers. Got it too. 4-point lead for RKE. Napier Lewis make it 35. 80-78 with 2:25 left to go in this third quarter. Sean Summers, mid-range, got it. A good one here at the Jersey Shore, 82-78. RKE Athletic controls. Larson Ford with it. Here comes Tanksley. Blocked, but right there was Grayson Griffin Barker. Collins down the court. Passes to Sean Summers. Summers out to Amir Madrid, a three. Got it! Amir Madrid hits a three. 85-80. Here comes Napier Lewis. Oh! He missed the dunk, gets his own rebound, and then puts it up. 37 for Napier Lewis. 82-85, they trail. Larson Ford, that is. Sean Summers. Out to Jack Collins. Collins, a deep three. Skadoosh! 17 in the third quarter for Jack Collins. Pierre Lewis back with two. And a timeout taken by Larson Ford. 17 points in this third quarter for Jack Collins. Has propelled RKE to a 4-point lead. We'll be right back here on JSBLN.
Seabreeze Ford's Hot Summer Sales Event is the time to buy your next Ford. Seabreeze Ford has a huge selection of F-150 pickups and the friendly sales staff you'll love.
Jordan. Very quick break. 1:05 left to go. It's an 84-88 RKE Athletic lead. Sean Summers with it. A minute left to go in this third. Amir Madrid missed. Was a fight for the rebound, and it'll stay at this end. 10 seconds left to shoot. A 44.4 differential between the shot and the game clock. I'll remind you guys about that one in a second. Madrid has Collins in the corner. He's not going to take a shot himself. Miss. And Amir Madrid will take two from the free throw line. Elijah Muhammad picks up his third. Amir Madrid. No Kevin Mateo for RKE tonight, as Madrid misses his first. 49-9 left to go in this about 50 seconds. Isaiah McCollum in to replace Elijah Muhammad. Madrid puts up his second. Missed them both. Once again, RKE struggles at the free throw line. Have been well documented as Malik Martin drives in, takes a floater, and hits it. 86 to 88. Sean Summers at about a 12-second differential between the shot and the game clock. And it's stolen by Griffin Barker. Barker puts it up and puts it in. Barker ties it at 88. And very quickly, Sean Summers gets a 2. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Larson Ford can hold for the final shot. Nate Pierre-Louis working in on Lloyd Daniels. Spins into triple coverage, and the quarter's over. No foul. We go to the fourth. Defense by RKE. They triple team Nate Pierre-Louis, and he didn't get a shot up. And head coach Larry Marshall is giving it to the officials right now. And he's teed up. We're staying right here. Normally we would go to our commercial, but Larry Marshall is now having to get himself pulled away by Ewens Lazima, who has not played tonight. Now Larry Marshall is screaming at the scorer's table. Jack Collins will take the shot from the free throw line for RKE. And Larry Marshall is still incredibly heated. He's now had a technical foul assessed to him as Collins gets called back. It'll be Nick Davidson to shoot the free throw. 90 to 88 as Davidson misses. Davidson misses the technical. It's Larson Ford's ball. It's been a very intense the last 2.5 minutes here in Manasquan Gym. Now, there's some gripe. There's some respectability behind that gripe that Coach Larry Marshall had for Larson Ford. Nate Pierre-Louis was clearly hacked. And the refs have been spotty with the fouls all night. They continue to stay spotty there. Some stuff has been called. Others haven't. 9:58 left to go in this fourth. And then the game, and we'll settle it right here. Pierre-Louis passes out to Malik Martin, who takes a step-back three. No good. Fight for the board. It goes to Dane Moran. Jack Collins, a deep three. No good. Jaheim Tanksley coming the other way with it. Tanksley, no good. Barker tried to slam it, didn't get it. Long pass, back pass, and it gets stolen by Malik Martin. Collins a little bit too long for Summers, and Martin ties the game. Quick pass. Here comes Moran. Lays it in. Had the dunk opportunity, didn't get it. Tanksley went diving to the floor. And with 9 minutes left to go, it's a 2-point game. Could be setting up for one of those fantastic JSBL finishes. Pierre-Louis, no good. Fight for the board. McCollum, blocked. What a foul. Moran picks up another. His second foul. Isaiah McCollum, a chance to tie it. First, miss it. He missed his first. So can only cut the lead to 1. Nico Gillette And Nick Davidson back in for Sean Summers and Amir Madrid. McCullum, second shot goes. 91-92, 92-91. RKE, a 1-point lead over Larson Ford. Lloyd Daniels Jr. spins into a double. Somehow gets it to Dane Moran in the corner, who puts up a shot from short range, and Dane Moran fouls. Number 21, Malik Martin. It's going to be the team's second, so 2 quick fouls. 8:29 left to go. Remember, 4 fouls, and I believe it's the bonus. Anything past 5, it's NBA rules with that. So you will be shooting 2 once you get to that point. Here comes Pierre Lewis. Drives his way in. Blocked! What a foul. Pierre Lewis will go to the line with a chance to give his team the lead. Gillette picks up his third. It's the team's third. Lewis puts up his first and hits it. We're tied again at 92. 8:17 left to go, and the pace of this game has gotten slowed down a little bit as it's been sped up through the first 3. Larson Ford has the lead. 8:15 left in this game. Here comes Lloyd Daniels. He's doubled at the top. He passes to Gillette. Gillette driving his way in, puts up a 2 and gives RKE the lead right back. Pierre Lewis down low to McCollum. Stripped. But it's out of bounds on Dane Moran. Larson Ford has it with 19 to shoot. Pierre Lewis leading all scorers so far tonight with his points. He slips, regains his balance, takes a mid-range and gets it. Nate Pierre Lewis gives the lead right back to Larson Ford, and then a turnover will send it right back down the other end. RKE will take a timeout with 7:39 left to go in this game. We'll be right back here with our coverage of basketball here on JSBLN.
We're pretty fortunate to have this career and this opportunity to make people a lot better very quickly.
All the physicians in OIBO are experts in their particular field and subspecialty.
We strive for excellence. We strive to make the best diagnosis and best treatment for patients.
I can think of many examples of patients we were able to take from a really poor quality of life and get them, bring them back.
A lot of folks will end up saying, I shouldn't have waited.
Welcome back. 7:39 left to play. The quick timeout taken by RKE. Davidson and Summers back in. Malik Martin now doubled. Jaheim Takesley passes to Napier Lewis in the corner. Rimmed out. RKE back with it the other way. Madrid down low. Spins. Oh, he threw it up and it hit the rim. He threw it up right at the rim. Here comes Martin the other way. No good. Davidson controls the board. Here comes Nico Gillette to Sean Summers to put RKE back up top. He does. 97-95. 6:50 left to play. A barn burner at the Jersey Shore. Pierre Lewis to McCollum, who works his way inside. He's tipped, and it's going to be a jump ball. Gillette tipped it. McCollum went to the floor. Jack Collins then did a good job at holding it. And it's a held ball, and now it's a jump ball. It's going to go between Jack Collins and then Isaiah McCollum. Collins, fight for it, Pierre Lewis, and then Sean Summers takes it. Here comes Nico Gallat, slams it in! 95-99, RKE Athletic leads 99-95. Pierre Lewis, a deep three, got it! Cuts the lead right back to 1. 6:08 left, 99-98. Collins, a deep three, no good. Rebound goes to Tanksley. Tanksley, Pierre Lewis, another three, no good. Rebound to Malik Martin. Martin trips. Pierre Lewis keeps it in. And it's out now. He's out of bounds. A Herculean effort. But it goes in vain. Collins checks it back into Summers. 5:45 left to play. Summers to Madrid. And Madrid's fouled. He'll shoot 2. The foul will be assessed on Griffin Barker. Madrid will shoot 2. His first is up and no good. If he hit both, the lead would have been extended to 3. And another technical. Malik Martin picks up that technical. And that's a massive point. Sean Summers hits it. It would have been a 2-point lead if Madrid had hit the free throw. Now, RKE has a chance to extend the lead to 3. It's the 3rd technical assessed on Larson Ford tonight. And head coach Larry Marshall calls a timeout. We'll stay right here. With 5:33 left, it's been so far the best game we've covered for JSBLN. Back and forth, it was once a 13-point lead for RKE Athletic. What a night for Nate Pierre Lewis, leads all scorers. Jack Collins had no points in the first half, exploded for 17 in the third quarter. Madrid's been steady all night. Summers has been good. Gallet's helped. Nick Davidson, Madrid have all played big minutes. And the 5 you see on the court for RKE now is most likely the 5 you'll see until it hits triple zeros. Madrid at the line. Davidson, Gallet, Summers, and Collins as Madrid missed both. That technical foul looms even larger. Martin a 3 for the lead. He got it. Gives Larson Ford the lead right back. Here comes Gallet. Gallet down low to Summers. Approaching 5 to play. Nico Gallet. Faked him out a 3. Got it! Back-to-back threes. An answer. 103-101. Martin ties it. 103-103 with 4:48 left to play. Collins makes a miss. Puts up a 2. Now a long pass. Here comes Tanksley's blocked, but a foul on Summers. And Tanksley will shoot 2 when we get back.
We're pretty fortunate to have this career and this opportunity to make people a lot better very quickly.
All the physicians in OIBO are experts in their particular field and subspecialty.
We strive for excellence. We strive to make the best diagnosis and best treatment for patients.
I can think of many examples of patients we were able to take from a really poor quality of life and get them, bring them back.
A lot of folks will end up saying I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, I'm glad I did this, but I shouldn't have waited so long. You know, once they get to see the function that they can regain.
Welcome back. As we didn't tell you as we went into commercial break, that is foul number 5 on Sean Summers. Now head coach Sean Gallagher, trust his player. Summers will stay out there. But as I had pointed out about a minute and change left about a couple minutes ago, that this would be the 5 on the floor for RKE until triple zeros. It might not be if Summers picks up another foul. Tanksley hits his first. 105-104. And he hits both. We're tied at 105. Here comes Nico Gillette. Gillette working his way inside, and he puts the lead right back in the hands of RKE. And one! I didn't see the referee signal the foul. Malik Martin. Martin picks up the foul. Gillette tries to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. No good. Martin controls the rebound. Martin inside, an offensive foul. McCollum picks up his 5th. It'll go the way of RKE with 4:19 left to play. An absolutely elite pro-am basketball game. How will the finish turn out? We'll find out. Stay here. We're not going to commercial break. I'm pretending like I threw it there, but Gillette with it, passes to Davidson. Davidson bumped, and he'll shoot 2. Davidson with the old NBA style, just leaning in, picking up the contact. Davidson to shoot 2. He's been their best free throw shooter tonight, and he hits his first. 108-105. 4 and 2 cents left to play. Davidson hits both. Approaching 4. We're under 4. 109-105. RKE Athletic trying to stay undefeated in this young season. Good pass by Pierre Lewis. It's stolen by Gillette. Here comes Gillette. Gillette. Summers. He takes a long 2. No good. Rebounded Pierre Lewis. He comes with it the other way. Pierre Lewis going coast to coast. Missed it. Rebounded by Jack Collins. Long pass. Gillette stolen by Malik Martin. Martin back with it. Down low. Doesn't get the roll, but a tip in by Muhammad. Cuts the lead to 2. 3:22 left to play. Collins. Doubled at the top to Davidson, down low to Madrid. Inside, Collins. It was tipped for a second. Collins puts it up and puts it in. 111-107, under 3 to play. Pierre Lewis. Blocked by Gillette, but a foul. Gillette was oh so close to sending it back the other way. Instead, Pierre Lewis to shoot 2. Gillette picks up his 4th. Lewis sinks the first. Pierre Lewis I believe, has over 40 tonight. And he adds to that total with his second hit, making both at the line. 2:48 left to play. Jack Collins with it. Bumped a little bit, no call. He takes a three. Missed. Davidson fighting for it. Pierre Lewis controls. A three would give Larson Ford the lead. He takes it. He drains it! Nate Pierre Lewis gives Larson Ford their lead by one. 112, 111. 2:15 to play. Here comes Summers. To Davidson, a three of her spots. Rattled out. Madrid. Blocked. A second putback. Gets another rebound, and he's fouled. Unbelievable. Zillions by Amir Madrid. He lost his shoe, got 3 rebounds, 3 putbacks, and now goes to the line with under 2 left to play to now give RKE the lead back. What a game. Malik Martin talks with the refs as Madrid misses the first. Like I said, RKE has not shot the free throws well tonight. And in a game like this, you need to shoot the free throws. Madrid second, got it. We're tied at 112 apiece. Here comes Martin with it. Malik Martin guarded by Nico Gillette. Martin takes it in, gets a deuce. Larson Ford leads. Here comes Collins the other way. Passes to Gillette. Gillette almost lost it. Looking for someone, and he turns it over with 1:36 left to play. Tanksley inbounds it. Nate Pierre Lewis. And Larson Ford takes a timeout. 1:27 left to play. We'll be right back with the conclusion next here on JSBLN.
Seabreeze Ford's Hot Summer Sales Event is the time to buy your next Ford. Seabreeze Ford has a huge selection of F-150 pickups and the friendly sales staff you'll love dealing with. Savings are a sure thing at Seabreeze Ford, Route 35, Wall Township, or SeabreezeFord.com.
Welcome back. 1:27 left. Isaiah McCollum will inbound to G League Lakers player Nate Pierre Lewis. 1:21. He takes a deep three. He hits it. Nate Pierre Lewis. How do you do? 17-112. Collins back with it the other way. Gets inside, missed it. Madrid foul and one. No shot. Madrid will have two. Potentially a game-changing call with 1:04 left. Oh my. Second in the last two. Madrid's first is good. We'd like to remind you that we do have another game coming up, WCT plays Ortho and J next at 8:30. Madrid hits them both. 117, 104. Nate Pierre-Louis. Under a minute to play. 55 seconds left. They lead by 3. Pierre-Louis with the ball. Guarded by Nico Gillette. Pierre-Louis wants the shot. Gets it! A big 2 by Pierre-Louis. 38 seconds left to go. They lead by 5. Sean Summers, no good. Davidson with the putback, no good. Nate Pierre-Louis controls. And is he fouled or is he out of bounds? He's fouled. No! RKE has it. With 28 left to play. Madrid, Summers, got it! A 3 with 23.4 left to play. They have to foul. Tanksley is fouled with 19 left. What a game. Summers picks up his 6th. Lloyd Daniels to check back in. Jaheim Tanksley to shoot 2. His first is up. He missed the first. Oh my goodness. Tanksley second. Hits the second. 3-point game. Timeout RKE. We'll stay right here. RKE will advance it. It's an NBA rule. As my great producer Eddie just tells me. On the game of the year to this point. And now, I don't want to say it, but it is on the back of everyone's mind in this gym. This could be the first overtime game of the season. And these two teams have both played so well that no one deserves to lose. But unfortunately, in sports, there's winners and losers, and there will be one tonight. RKE and Larson Ford hoping they both don't end up losing and come out on top. Collins to inbound. To Madrid. Madrid's fouled. And he'll shoot 2. The strategy by Coach Larry Marshall was to put RKE at the line. Madrid, who made both his last time at the line, will shoot 2. 17.9 left to play. Now, is there a miss-make policy here? Does Madrid try to hit the first and miss the second? He puts his first up, and he hits it. He swishes it. Now, will he employ the miss tactic, or will he try to hit the second? Madrid got them both. Oh, my goodness! Out of bounds! What just happened? Unbelievable. Malik Martin will go to the line. RKE, Larson Ford almost threw it out of bounds. It was saved, and then Martin ran in to a player and fouled, and he misses his first. Martin, it's a 1-point game. He has to hit the second, or RKE could drive down the win, and he does. Timeout, RKE. They're going to advance it. There's a disbelief of how great this game has been. 121, 119. It's been so great that I haven't even had to consider asking my producer Eddie to throw on the headset to help me fill with color. Even though he said he didn't want to do it. RKE is going to inbound on the right side, the side nearest to us. Collins will inbound. Nico Gillette with it. Gillette driving his way in, putting up a shot, no good. Rebounded Pierre Lewis. He's fouled. And Pierre Lewis. Gillette picks up his fifth. Pierre Lewis. A chance to ice it at the line. Pierre Lewis will shoot two. His first is up. And it's no good. Can you believe it? Pierre Lewis is second. Hits it. RKE with a chance to tie. They got to get it away. And he threw it right to Pierre Lewis, who dunks it down and secures the win for Larson Ford. As Nick Davidson hits a buzzer beater that counts, the final score is 124-122. Larson Ford hands RKE their first loss of the season. An absolutely unbelievable game. Unforgettable night. Nate Pierre Lewis, we'll get you the stats on him in a second. He's our star of the game. We will hope to interview him after. There's a chance that when we get the stats, he might have put up 50. But unbelievable. And I've said that word a lot. But an unforgettable finish. Davidson hit the three that would have tied it and sent it to overtime. He didn't. He did. But unfortunately, before that, Nate Pierre Lewis was able to steal it and dunk it. RKE had a lead within the final 5 minutes and was not able to secure the victory. And now we await Nate Pierre Lewis to the desk for the star of the game interview. And then right after that, more basketball here as the second game of the doubleheader between Ortho NJ and WCT will commence. It's early, but that is the game of the year up to this point. Nate Pierre Lewis is coming this way. We'll be right back with him on JSBLN. What just? Hang on.
I'm so deep, bro. I had a hood 60.
Hold on 1 second.
Is that OD though? Or- Jesus. Give you all the
Where
glory.
did Eddie go?
I missed one free throw. I suck. I'm so bogus, bro.
Eddie. Eddie. I gotta call him. I'm sorry.
So fine. I'm good. Where we got? In Tom's River. Yeah. Hoop Dream Society. We. Yeah.
Eddie. Stream's up. So you playing with Mama? Do you think he'll be good this year?
I don't play with Mama. Oh, I play with Mama with the runs. Oh yeah, I think they're gonna be solid this year. They're gonna be better than they were last year.
Oh, it's a good play. It's it's on this for some reason. Frozen? Yeah. Close it out and reopen it. What, this? Yeah, the whole program. Will that stop the stream? It might not matter. Does the audio still work? Yeah.
We're pretty fortunate to have this career and this opportunity.
Still frozen. You know what? Close it out and lead into the